Hey, are you a video gamer? Do you like watching movies and listening to music and strange optical formats that are clearly never going to take off? Well, have we got the console for you. Introducing the PlayStation Portable. It's got great games like Loco Roco, Patapon, and Portable Ops, and get lost on the cross-media bar. Wait for websites to load on our custom web browser. Throw away your SD cards and take it on the go with upwards of 45 seconds of battery life. So come buy a PlayStation Portable today. Sure, it costs a month's wages, but if the games are bollocks, you can always watch porn on the bus.
Yeah, so I bought a PlayStation Portable on launch day, and it's fair to say we never really got along. It's not that it's a bad machine, it's just, I guess over the course of its lifespan, I probably only bought about half a dozen games. None of them really appealed to me, and I kind of felt like I was maybe let down.
Look, in fairness, for a first attempt at the portable market, it was pretty well executed. 76 million units isn't something you can turn your nose up at. But I think it's fair to say over its long lifespan, the PlayStation Portable project never really found its feet. When the VITA was launched last year, it looked like it had all the hallmarks of the PlayStation Portable version 2. Super expensive, packed full of surplus technology, and with a catalogue of 3D ports from its sitting room brother. Last year I never would have thought I'd buy a VITA, but with Sony's interesting plans for next gen, the increased use of cross-buy, a substantial recent price drop, and the fact that I'm currently living on a friend's couch, I ended up picking one up last week.
In fact, a couple of us here in the office bought one of these over the weekend, and there's a good chance some of you are thinking about it too. So we don't usually do hardware reviews here on GameSpot, but I think I could give it a go. Let's start with some good things.
Good. The hand feel. The VITA has a great hand feel. It's lightweight but sturdy, the shoulder buttons are super comfortable, solid thumbsticks, and man, that D-pad. The screen is shiny too, so shiny that you'll become tragically aware of just how greasy your fingers are. As for the back, it has this reach-around pad thing where you can tickle the console's undercarriage for extra gameplay. Hardly any of the games use it, but I guess it's only a matter of time before Dead or Alive Extreme is ported. Bad. The user interface. I don't know what Sony's problem is with interface design, but man, I hope somebody else is in charge of the PS4. Cross-media bar for the PSP was bad enough, but this bubble crap is really something else. Navigating the sub-menus can take a bit of getting used to also, but at the very least it's responsive. Also, there are folders so you can group all the default crap into one place. Does anyone actually know what Nier does? Good! The video games! Bunches of them in all shapes and sizes. There are full retail games for all you gubbins who love the PlayStation 3 experience, but in your hands. If you'd like to ruin your memory of classic games, there are absolutely tons of PS1 games available for download. But the biggest draw for me personally is the indie section. Low-priced, high-quality pick-up-and-play games like Spelunky, Hotline Miami, and Divekick. Of course, many of these are also available in cross-buy, which means you can play them in your sitting room console too. And of course, PlayStation Plus is available for about $5 a month, will give you access to a bunch of free games and sales on a number of PSN items. Bad! Memory card! Right, it's not quite the unmitigated disaster of PSP's Pro Duo system, but Sony have once again gone for a bespoke memory card solution for their console, which means the cards are bloody expensive. The 8GB card I got with my bundle could only fit about half of the games I got in the download pack. Also, while we're on the topic of bespoke crap, if you're gonna make a USB charger, Sony, don't make it so it goes in both ways but only charges one way.
Okay, right, a few last bits. Good, battery life's better, it's got a sleep function, which is handy if you want to have a quick game of Spelunky when you're taking a bad, creepy front-facing camera, it's a bit strange at night, and I still think the name is stupid.
Unlike the PSP, which seemed rudderless for years, the VITA looks to have a long existing relationship with Sony's next-gen console. It's a solid platform with a decent catalogue of games, one that's hopefully going to get even better.
I spent quite a bit of time last year taking the piss out of the PlayStation Vita, and although I'm still happy I wasn't an early adopter, my opinion on the system has changed rather dramatically in the past couple of weeks, and especially in the past week since I actually bothered to pick one up for myself. And I think that's probably an important lesson to learn. Although first impressions are very important, the legacy of these systems isn't defined by their launch window, and that's probably something we should take to heart over the next couple of months. Oh, and the system, should you buy one? Yeah, I don't know, maybe, unless you own one already or you don't have the money or hands.